Thank you so much to Card Market for sponsoring today's video.
Hello everyone, welcome back to a new video. My name is Filipa and I'm once again playing Obliterator Fight. That's right, I love this deck so much. Once in a while I have to bring it up because it's my favorite deck to play in Standard, and until it rotates out you will have to see me play with it. I just have so much fun from my opponents sacrificing all their permanents. And I don't know if that makes me a better person, but yeah. This is just a 4 mana 5/5 trample, right? But it says whenever a source deals damage to this creature, that source's controller sacrifice that many permanents of their choice. That's right, if they for example, block your Obliterator with a 5/5, they sacrifice 5 permanents. If they do it with a Traxa 7/7, they sacrifice 7 permanents. And you know what? Even if they don't wanna block it, we have Tail Swipe. So that's the way that we're going to make it fight. So we're going to make our Obliterator fight against the biggest creatures in the meta to make sure that they sacrifice all their permanents. This deck is not great if you want to have friends, but who needs friends when you have Obliterator by your side? Now, this version is a bit different from what I've built in the past. The last versions I've been building is more of a Golgari list. This is almost mono black with just a tail swipe. A lot of these mono black kind of Unholy Annex Archfiend of the Dross shell that you've been seeing, but then instead of Shieldred playing the Obliterators and getting the fight that spell to make sure that you can sometimes take that advantage. So this works really well, especially against red decks, because they don't have any way to remove creatures except by dealing damage. So unless they find a way to fly their way through with a slick shot show off, they're in trouble. We have 4 cutdowns because the meta is aggressive. 4 Duresses to see what our opponents are playing, get that advantage going early on, see when it's safe or not to deploy the Obliterator and the Fight spell. 4 Tail Swipes, instant speedway of just for 1 mana fighting. You can also use it, for example, with Preacher of the Seas, which has that touch, Qarsi Revenant that also has that touch. The fact that these 2 creatures have that touch work really well in this deck, because that means that Tail Swipe fighting your creature with another one, for sure the creature will die. It doesn't matter if it's 100, yours will also die in that case, but that makes sure that these basically is removal for any creature fighting any of the that touch creatures. We have 2 Gopher Throats, 4 Cruelclaw's Eyes. Now this card can be like a 2 mana Thoughtseize, not great, but you don't lose life. Or you can give your opponent a card and then you can basically steal a card from them that you can play for any colored mana until it's exiled, so forever. This card, you have to really analyze what you're playing against, if you want to give them a card or not. Because, for example, if you're playing against a deck that, has a lot of ways to kill you, you don't want to give them that extra card. Especially if you yourself have a lot of things that you can do in the next turns and you don't need to play a card that is not yours. Now, if you're kind of like almost top decking and you don't have much going on, this can be perfect to get their best card and then you can play it. Then we have 4 Preacher of the Season, great 3-drop. It doesn't die for 3 damage spells like Lightning Helix, any of the Burst Lightning, Torch the Tower, it dodges all of that. We have the Qarsi Revenant, which has lifelink, and that's super huge with this meta. Flying that touch, lifelink, renew, so you can even give then that touch and lifelink to another creature with the renew ability. 3 Archfiend of the Dross. I mean, 6/6 mana for 4 mana flyer is always great. You just need to be careful so it doesn't die. But it works really well with our baby Unholy Annex and Ritual Chambers. So we're going to be drawing cards and hopefully draining our opponents. Be careful, because sometimes you die for your own Annex. We have the Obliterators, we have the Harvester of Misery, which, oh my god, -2/-2 to everything is so good against those Izzet Prowess Steel Cutter decks, because they just go so wide. And this is like a board wipe for them, you don't even have to think about it, and it's a 5/4 menace. 4 lands, we are playing for 9 swamps, 2 forests. As I said, we don't need many forests because we have the 4 tail swipes only. 4 Blooming Marsh, 1 Restless Cottage, 2 Mortuaries for some surveilling, 4 Wastewood Verge. That's the thing, like, these Aether Drift set with these lands really made Golgari more playable in terms of the mana base. It's just so much better that I can do fun things like just splash the tail swipe and go mono black. We have also 2 Soulstone Sanctuaries. That just does work well with the Unholy Annex. It's a way you can make a demon and that you can start draining instead of just losing life every turn. So it's like another demon in your lands. That said, I'm very excited to play this. Don't forget to subscribe, like, make a comment, because that makes me really happy, and let's play some games. I'll be honest, this Cruelclaw Heist has been easily one of my favorite cards. Not even embarrassed to say it. I will take that. I think mana is important in this deck. Playing green, okay. Do I give them a card? I might. Sure, let's give them a card. So I can cast whatever I want. They have 2 overlords, which is definitely rough. I'll take one. Yep, they draw quite a bit. Steal something again. I'll take the raptor. Take the beanstalk. I don't know about the Primal Might. Should I care? Maybe. Like, they do have the mana to make it pretty decent. So they can use it now to fight my raptor, but they have to keep in mind that first of all, they need to pay the 2, and they also need to make it survive. Sure. They're saving it to do next turn, I guess. 2 can play that game, especially now that they also gave me this. I'll attack. So this will transform. I could really use a fight spell now that this is transforming, I must say. Why wouldn't they want to attack with it? Who knows? Why would they tap it? To me, that's weird. Honestly, I'll keep attacking because I don't need the mana for anything. Ah, that's what they try to do. Is that enough? Maybe. They say math is 4 blockers. I gained 3 life though. To let them have to sacrifice a bunch of things, I guess. It still doesn't feel like much, to be honest. Let's see what they have left. Okay, they have the raptor, that's fine, I guess. Can I attack? I guess I could. Oh, they got a good one though. Let them sacrifice a couple things. I'm still behind somehow. It's a good one. Can I do both modes? Yeah, I can. That's actually very decent. Let's attack. They'll have to block. Oh, they didn't. Then they die. The end. I mean, I guess they don't have to, right? I mean, technically. But they survived like bad obliterators, you know? Kudos to that. Okay, they started with a Spiked Glass Siren. I don't know why my camera went wild, but yeah, so let's start by using Duress. I was saying that I never say no to a turn 1 Duress. Oof, but they are all so bad. Okay, let's go for the Quarry Steel Cutter. I really feel like that one is the most problematic. Even though the Shelter by Ghost takes care of my Unholy Annex, but at the end of the day, what can we do? I wish I was not taking so much damage. Oh, they got it anyway. I don't know, maybe they already had it, to be honest, but still funny. Okay, cut down is actually pretty decent. Especially with the Shelter by Ghosts. If they go Shelter by Ghosts, my Unholy Annex. I still think I play Archfiend first, just because of my life total. My camera froze again! I don't know why my camera is freezing. It's a bit annoying. Okay, so as I was saying, I think Archfiend is the play here. Hopefully they don't have an answer for it. They do. They do. Okay, I can... Okay. Technically, I can get my Archfiend back. It's not the end of the world, but it's not great either. Okay, let's try, see if it works. It might just be the clue, it might be something else. Yeah, that's good. It's a good sign. No, they have something. That's so sad. I was trying to make a comeback. Let me make a comeback, please. Come on, if it's burst lighting, just burst lighting my face. What do you mean? Something is very sus. Ah, it's Torch Tower. Still does not work. I guess, okay, they're doing it just to scry. That makes sense. Whatever it is they put on top, that's not a good sign for me. Good news is that I can gain life. Actually, this way I can gain life twice. So that way I'm not even a burst lighting kills me. Not bad. I need them to not find a ghost sheltered by ghosts, whatever's. No! Okay, I can still. Okay, I can still make. Well, or I can just cut down. Shelter by Ghost is such a card. Okay, we go to 6. Now we're gaining, we're good. Now we're good. 2 cards left and a dream. Oh no, that's not. That's okay, that's fine-ish. Right? It's not great, it's like 4 creatures in a turn, but my creatures are just that much better. The robbery is actually concerning. It's quite big, but I can play another Unholy Annex and make a 6/6. Need to start attacking. I'll attack with everything. Because I make a blocker and everything. They're the ones that need to be scared, not me. See? They're scared. Oh wow, maybe they are not. Third and only Annex, get ready. It's going to hurt. I feel good at 12. By the way, this Harvest of Misery is kind of wild here. But yeah, they're just going to lose this game. I don't see a way. Even Sheltered by Ghost wouldn't be enough. Unless they have something that I don't know about. Yeah. What is that? That is not doing it. They're just bluffing. But good try though. I play this card in limited. It's pretty decent. GG. GG. I go first, so I'm going to keep it. These Heists can give me good stuff. Oh no. They have Deep Cavern Bat. Okay, let's steal something from him. Them. Well, it's either the Commando or the Sinkhole Surveyor. I think I go for the Sink Surveyor thing. It's only 2 mana. They cannot remove it from my hand, which is the best part. Yeah, that does make sense. Oh, I got another one. That's so funny, by the way. Yeah, I keep that. They still have the Qatar Commando, so they can always use it against my Unholy Annex, but I know about it, so I can just make a 6/6. They can just deploy another. Yeah, that makes sense. Ah, now they go for my Obliterator. Very well. Because they have the Qatar Commando, which I can steal potentially. Well, in that case I'll make a 1/1 since we know that they have the removal spell. So they have Pylon and the Reverend. So they can basically now get the Pylon for free with the Convoke. I'll take 2. Now they cannot Convoke. Ooh. That's pretty good. Well, I guess things did work out my way. Ooh. Although, that does have lifelink, so I'm just going to attack. That touch I meant, so yeah. Ooh, the Go for Throat is great, so I can deal with that. Sure. Well, in that case... And I can do this... Gain some life. Ooh, if I could only find a fight spell, that would be so good. They got their own Surveyor. Come on, I'm asking for my 1 time of getting... Actually, I have 2 chances, because I have the Unholy Annex and I have the... Yeah, that makes sense. I'll take it actually. You know what? This one doesn't do much for me if it attacks. I'll just attack with the 6/6. Give me a tail swipe. Huh! Okay. Okay. Mine also dies, but they have to sacrifice 2 permanents. I'm happy with that. It's nothing crazy, because their creatures don't have that much power, but I'm still excited about it, you know? Always when I fight, I'm happy. Didn't change much, because they didn't need that many lands, but, you know. It's okay. They should put the counter somewhere. Ooh, I got another one. That's what I'm talking about. They need to start taking action. I have a lot of flyers, so the Obliterator doesn't really bother them right now. Okay. They are going all in. They're like, you know what? Enough is enough. I'm at 9, but you have to sacrifice another creature. Or a land, I guess. They sacked the best one, so I think... Never mind. Still fine. But brute. Good game. We did it. We did it. I go first and I keep it. I can do turn 2 Cruelclaw Heist. Do I want to steal something from them? I think I do. Why not? Ooh. What is that? Well, they have 2 of them, so I might as well get the fear of missing out. Do I want a discard? Well, I guess I do. Not too bad. They have another Grant Abolisher. I'll attack. They might go for the Shelter by Ghost, so then I have Cut Down. Or even the Tail Swipe. During your turn, your opponents can cast spells or activate abilities of artifact, creatures, or enchantments. That is a good one, I must say. Oh, we are against Beefcake 5000, a veteran brawler. What is that? Oh, it's a discovery deck. Nice. What is that? Boros Charm is pretty good. So I guess they can take care of my fear of missing out. And that means that a cut down is not enough, but okay. What? Damn. They are wilding? What do I have? I have instant and sorcery and basic, so these won't help. Let's see if I can put something. Ugh, that also doesn't help. Unfortunately. I'm going to pass. Kinda scared that they have a board wipe. Damn. How many of these do they have? Unfortunately, I cannot cut down in their turn. I can do it in mine. Yeah, they're stabbed though. And it gains them more life. Okay, they lose next turn if they don't draw something. One card, let's see if they have... Haha! Might be a brawler, but I'm a standarder. So we are standarding. That's right. I go first, so I keep it. Let's start by Duressing them. Ooh. I don't like Shelter by Ghosts. If you know me, you know that. Oh, that's so good. Okay, let's play these just to get rid of whatever it's annoying. +1/+1 for each enchantment. Actually, I think the Demonic Rukus is even a bit worse. Don't get me wrong, this one can get more scary. The first strike is also annoying. I don't know. Now with that, it's definitely worse. If I survive until Obliterator, I will be fine though. Sure. Could always use the fight if I really need on the Preacher. It will become a 3/5 with that touch. Cannot do much against that first strike. Well... I will take some damage, that's for sure. And I'm actually going to attack. I make a 1/1. If they block it, I really don't mind. They even don't want to. Now I have a little life linker. Oh, that's good. Let's attack with everything. Make another life linker. Obliterator. And hopefully I'll have a fight eventually. Archfire Hero, okay. That's it. See, these decks have trouble. Except the Sheltered by Ghosts, they don't have a lot of ways to deal with my Obliterator. That's it. Go first, okay. We do have potential. Love the Duress. I don't know, Duress is just a card that it's most of the time so good. Never mind. It's not good in this case, I guess. The Verge is great though. Take care of something, I guess. This would be the Phineas. At least it takes some time until this rabbit is good, especially if they want to offspring it. Okay, that's actually great, the cut down. Should have done it in my turn if I knew it. That was a bit of an offside. Forgot that they run the knight, but yeah, that would have been the best play. Without a doubt. It's okay. Can kill the mentor. If I could get Obliterator, that would be great. I also need to try to win before I lose. If I attack now, like, I cannot win in 2 turns, that's the thing. And they'll deal me so much damage. Let's try. I don't win this race, but I guess if I do get a good top deck... If I attack, they go to 5, but then how much do they give me? I think enough for me to die. Oh, okay. At least a bit less damage for this turn. But I think I still die. Okay, let me think. Okay. They can give +1 to everything, so if I block this one, they deal 5, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, I have to keep both to block. And then I deal 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So they're 1 off if they attack with everything. I do need to block the 5/5s. I don't know if that was the best thing they could have done. I mean, I guess. Because that way I win, because then I have the Archfiend of the Dross to attack. No, I don't win yet. They do have to sacrifice quite a bit of things, though. And when they sacrifice, they lose life, so I do win. Unless they sacrifice... They have to sacrifice all lands and the token. Otherwise they die. Let's see if they see the line. They didn't see the line. It's even a creature. It doesn't even have to be a token. That's how busted this card is. Oh my god. I thought I was going to lose that game. I don't know why they just attack with 3 creatures. They needed to attack with everything there, I think. I don't know if it would be better because they had to sacrifice so many things. Or at least they should have not attacked, because then I would die for my own flyer, I think, but yeah. I go first, and I keep, because we have the Duress, into a Cruelclaw Heist. Okay, Raise the Past is good to have against this deck. Question is, do I give them... I think I do, because I don't have anything to do next turn besides another... Oof. Although... What don't I want them to have? Let's get that one. I can always play it next turn. Cannot block, but maybe I should have gone for the Yellows. I don't know. I'll steal something. Another one. I'll get the Get Loss. A little removal never hurt nobody. And the Archfiend is pretty good. Ooh, they don't want the Shelter by Ghosts. I think they're going to regret that decision. Maybe they have another one. And Tail Swipe is so good if I can only next turn do it if they don't have the Sheltered by Ghosts. That would be great. That's fine. This cannot grow to be 6. I do have to take the 2 plus the 1, which is fine. That's also fine. It will be a 5/4. Yeah, I'll have to take that one. Well, this is all my mana. I don't think I want to do that. I also don't have a lot of ways to gain life. Sure. I still have removal, still have the tail swipe and the get loss. Okay, now gotta hold on a bit. Oh, that's a good one. So that thing will disappear. I take 5, 7, 8, 9. That's a lot. What if I just fight this? No, I think I better take care of that, to be honest. I think I have to. Take 2 damage. Ooh, and only Annex is pretty good, actually. So I do gain some life. I go to 7, so this is not enough. And actually they lose 1 because of that. Oh, it's enough. I don't know why I didn't do the math right. Yeah, well, that's enough, I guess. That's it, everyone. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe, thumbs up. That really helps support the channel and make the channel grow. And without further ado, I will see you in the next time. Bye bye!